Now give me the beat. Good evening. Welcome back for those coming back and all on replays. Hey, we hope you stay. So, what are we up to today? Well, we have a slight change in bits. What we've got is we got an all-worlds maintenance going on, and you know what that means? All-world maintenance means we are not playing Final Fantasy, which is a positive, and a negative, which means we get to continue on with Baldur's Gate 3. So without further bits and bops, let's cut on over to continue where we were. Boy, that makes my hair look really red. So I just basically face palmed myself into all the goodies. Pumpkin. That's a weird thing. Itchy, scratchy. The Itchy and Scratchy Show. Eagle art of this. Oh, very, very good. Wait, then whose was this? Oh, I suppose you gotta keep... Clowns severed. Hello, Popper.
Clown Man is dead. Oh well. Want a treato? Yes! I has lots of stuffs. Just for you.
Gotta love the enthusiasm he has. I just don't care. He's got enthusiasm, and he's got a potion I want. Got a pile of... What are you? Dark displacement. And throwing. Fair enough. Flying potion. Wine. Featherfall. An arrow of monstrosity slaying. Grilled miniature giant space hamster. Okay. Corpse roll. That's needed for that one thing. Yes, it is, isn't it? Potato, poison spore, Pegasus feather, guileful movement. Interesting. Night orchid. Tongue of madness. Those I will take. And do I have anything I can sell you, good man? I do. That and that. Also, you can have the face painting kit. Yes.
Bye-bye now. Come back to Papa soon.
But that's...
Junks and magics for sale. Don't forget that Dragonborn's order.
Okay, well, how do I get that? I just take it?
Oi! Give that back! It's my special hand! I found it by the Clown Man's tent. Fought a rat for it and everything's. It's a one-of-a-kind hand with artisanal bite marks. It's worth lots.
Yeah, you know, a little bit of guidance help always does. Hey!
All right. Nama Lucretia says we family. Suppose that means Dribbles was too. Yeah. But don't tell nobodies I gave it to you for free. Got to protect my reputation as a tough business lord.
Of course.
He was simply in denial.
am not buttering you up. You are the very best at what you do. I promise.
You can get a statue of yourself made. I don't really feel like that. But it makes me think I should take another look around Clown Man's tent. That's the stage. Well, where was Dribble's tent is the question I have to ask then.
Is someone excited to work on the handsome dragonborn?
Somehow I doubt this was his tent. I suppose we do need to... Books of Cheezomancy. Ooh. I don't think that is the only katana I have seen. Can I cannot examine that. Only invite trouble. Kid seems to be quite enthused at the Raven. No time to talk.
Boys ready?
They're damn near chomping at the bit. What's the plan?
Refugees travel.
Okay, so we found his hand, but that's bloody heavy. It is, isn't it? Fortunately, I don't have to turn it in until all at once. I did spot the well.
The child was poking them, prodding them while they were trying to work.
Okay, we've been up there. Been there. Pray tell be in here. So it'll be a little bit more, I don't know, persuasive, interceptable, breakable.
That might be worth a look.
Ah! Abandoned house key.
Best avoid that trap.
Oh, isn't that wonderful? Yet another trappy chest. A lot of people like to do that. It's like, I'm going to trap my chest. Some blue dye. Beloved sons. What do we have here? Tall timber, look at me, the fishing hole where we caught the gar. Cast of don't drag your feet. Leave too obvious a trail. Rangers? Think so. That's the shop.
A few days in a jail cell. At least we'd have a bed.
Worst that can happen is one of those steel watchers stamping us into the dirt.
Got some building in here.
Just scaredy cat.
He has one job. Deliver my post. So do it.
Actually, the pigeons do the delivery. Why don't you take your complaints to them?
Oh?
There's no point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that.
Have you seen anything unusual?
Let me have a little peace and quiet, won't you?
Oh, fair enough then. Peace and quiet it is then.
Can't talk just now, sorry.
Something over there.
Oh, so there is. Shovel.
Arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers.
Ooh.
Said to do whatever it takes.
Excuse you. A broken windmill.
Did you hear something earlier?
Well, we're by a windmill, after all. Probably some cog or joint in need of a little grease.
Speaking of grease, are there any sausage rolls left?
Ew. I wouldn't want to think about grease. That. Brain starved, sleeping. Absolute, absolute. Murder? Very much so.
Poor fucker.
An unusual person to attack this.
Oh, so much for peace.
Not, I must admit, not normally, but sort of got the,
Heading there.
sort of got that whole donk. Ow.
Rough tempest I will raise.
Here.
The creature was born recently. Its mind is still fresh. You can absorb its potential if you consume it.
Ew. Send that to camp. Insight. Advantage. Ooh. Fine. Let's see. Of course, it's the key. Okay, so one is one of the absolute true souls. Anything else of note down here? Final warning. Final warning? Goes the do-do-do-do-do. Inkwell. It's a Miller's, but there's only okay, rotten food.
We're not getting past that checkpoint without
How much farther can I go?
I should see where that well went.
There is nothing to
There'll always be more.
It is only right.
They spread like locusts.
We shed tears today.
So we should
That
do
we
nothing.
may shed blood.
Just wait for the next
tomorrow.
wave.
Hello?
Rechtei Hathran Rust.
Recognize the words. Gur funeral rites. To hear them is rare. The Gur monster hunters are as formidable as they are secretive.
Welcome, friend. You find us on a solemn day. I see you studied our tongue, friend. You're quite correct. We underestimated an
Ranger gets another one.
Frey, Valdisk Durovna. Frey, Valdisk Ablast.
Our tribe left camp on a rescue mission. Only Alma and those you see here returned.
Oh, bugger.
They could not.
Oh.
Im Orak. Nete. Krasin. Netra.
I will say no more. It's not my tale to tell.
No. That shame is mine alone. We would not normally tolerate outsiders at a time like this. The Slayer of Ketheric Thorn.
Well, my name's carried already.
Strange times indeed. The head of the shadow-cursed warlord is an impressive trophy. I am wondering if I could tempt you with another.
Oh?
Baldur's Gate is haunted by many things, but one of its most insidious is the vampire Cazador. For years, his foul spawn have stolen away innocents at night, whisking them back to his palace. Recently, they struck our camp.
Oh.
They took our children, every last one, our whole future.
We are monster hunters all. Our purpose is to kill beasts like these. But in our haste to save our little ones, we were rash. We charged straight into an ambush.
They tore us to pieces. Vampire spawn and werewolves. I have never seen a vampire's lair so heavily guarded. What's left of my tribe is wounded and broken. We cannot stand against him to save our children. But perhaps the Slayer of Ketheric could. If you do this, our entire tribe will be in your debt. On our honor, it will be repaid. May the gods keep you, and damn your enemies.
I'll destroy every last bloodsucker. Strength was never nice, but the bones.
Oh. I'm glad I did not have Astarion with me. I don't know if he'd be agreeable to that or hateable to that.
If won't get his fed and watered.
Oh, another one. I mean, these were very useful early on. They've sort of not...
Look at that! Finest pie that fruit could have made. Now it's mush.
You remember that spiced apple loaf we had in Waterdeep? Oh, the big one.
Hello, chicken. Why you dead?
I can practically smell it.
Shut it. Scavenge whatever you can from this mess. We'll make something out of it.
Chicken dead. I think I ran past them before without asking the question. Alright, so I dipped a chair down here. This alleyway was not. Oh, open crate. That was the house I opened the doors to. Okay. That's the back door of that. This place doesn't seem to have an inn. Oh, strangely. It does seem to be the piece below the mill.
That was before I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoints. It's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in. We'll be on our own.
Right, this well. Murdered refugee. This is where I did my whole jumpy do before. Gale, can you do the jumpy do's? Target's too far. Alright. Question of your book. Don't have that spell. Do I have the spell tucked in here, though? No, I do not. Pity. Put this one on there, though. Expeditious Retreat? Absolutely. Jumping is part of your spell line, so this is a ritual anyway, isn't it? Oh, no, it isn't. How do I get you across there without burning these? Oh, wait, I could maybe be a little clever here. Let's try this. Yep. Okay, Gale. Wait, we're short one person here. You can jump it. Lying thing.
Another step forward.
Makes only toxin. Yeah. Oh, there's a backpack there. Okay, then let's do this.
You have my
Gale?
attention.
I'll get the slot back.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Definitely is blood.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
A whole bunch of these. Last warning. Probably wanted to read that. Ooh, mint.
That's curious.
Ah, Dirty Hill. It's a mound of dirt. Get the shovel. Ooh, what did I pick up as a thing?
What's that?
Hear the bird. Is everyone's here. All right. So we've come out down the hill again. This is where we've come out. The cave entrance there. There's a chest there. Ooh, come here for half a minute.
Leading right into that cave.
What's in this cave? We seem to have some gnomes.
The boss is expecting you. Hasn't forgotten what you did for him at Moonrise.
The boss? Thula!
You're here. Good luck. This damn city's more treacherous than the Underdark.
There's the rune powder barrel.
It stopped. But it'll happen again. It keeps happening. The shivering, shaking, quaking. Don't you feel it? There's something underneath the city. Inside the rock.
Yes.
That when I ask the stone why it shakes, it only screams. I want to go home.
Where have I found myself? I found myself with somewhere.
There you are. Good. We need to strategize.
Good.
Wulbrin is planning something. Lots of moving parts. I'm still trying to suss the details myself. Some. But what he has planned is unthinkable.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you can help him see sense. Someone has to.
All right. Well, what have you got planned?
Good to see you. Wasn't sure you'd make it to the city. Regretting it yet? I spent a lot of time thinking of worst-case scenarios while I was locked in that cell you plucked me out of at Moonrise. I didn't imagine anything as bad as this. The Gondians have handed Enver Gortash the means to bring about the end of liberty in Baldur's Gate. And the citizens have rolled out the red carpet for the new tyrant. Resistance fighters are few and far between. My iron hands, what's left of the Harpers, and you. I hope.
What are you planning on doing? All right.
As long as our objective is the same, the reason doesn't matter to me. We have a common enemy.
Okay.
But neither of us gets what we want until we deal with our biggest obstacle.
Which be?
The Steel Watch. They're a threat to you, me, and every man, woman, and child in this city.
Okay.
They act all civilized, servants of the people, but they only serve one man. When he becomes Grand Duke, it will only get worse. Laws will change. Freedoms will vanish, and soon you'll be accused and sentenced before you've even committed a crime. And the fucking Gondians are to blame for all of it.
Uh-huh.
Perhaps. All the more reason to get rid of them.
Yeah.
They invented the Steel Watchers, and they're building an army of them. They've always been happy to provide their technology to despots in exchange for a stipend and the freedom to work in peace. They would have licked Saravok's boots, given the chance. And now they'll kiss Gortash's ring while the city screams. I had a plan to put a stop to them. But the way things are now, if we stick our heads above ground, the Watchers are on us like flies on shit.
Okay.
Same as it always is. Eliminate the threat. In this case, the foundry where these atrocities are produced. The Gondians are ingenious, but we're more than equal to them. There's nothing they can build that the Iron Hands can't tear down. I've built something unique for just that purpose. A room powder bomb. First of its kind. 50 wizards high on the weave couldn't summon this kind of firepower. Get the bomb inside the Gondian facility, and boom. Problem solved.
Wulbrin, please. This is too far. Everyone in the foundry would be killed.
Quiet, Barkus. The adults are talking. The Gondians picked their side the minute they took orders from Gortash. If they had any courage, they'd have refused him and died like heroes, spitting in his face. Now they'll die like the dogs they are. There is no other way. But I believe in second chances. When you come crawling back here, and you will, we can talk.
Okay, that's the bomb, is it?
Ha! And the foundry is in the lower city. Down by the... Getting inside won't be easy. But when you do, place the bomb at the heart of the... The streets will be...
Uh-huh. Yeah. Oopsie. Dickhead. I'm not gonna leave the bomb here. Where does this... Wait, is this...
Locked. But there's no keyhole.
The ladder's
There's a
locked.
switch or something nearby.
Lever. Where does this come out?
They let in another horde of refugees this morning.
Not for communal use, it seems. Best.
Oh, flip you. Oh, wait, there's someone I can buy stuff from. Wait. Bumpnaggle, you have a vendor point to you.
You think I want my clan facing down one of those walking death machines with cutlery? Then leave me to my work. Only if you're quick.
Well, let's see what you has. Ooh. Blind, a seal watch, it is stunned. That could be very useful. What do we got? Gnomes are granted +2, +1 dexterity, +1 sleight of hand. That could be very useful. Martial exertion? What do you do? Take this damage to get an extra attack per turn. This... Oh. Right. It's a go hard and blow yourself up kind of thing. This could be useful. Because there is that one big bastard bomb at the bottom. That I know. Yes. Operations lane. I got what, 2 of those? 1 of those. 1 of those. Give me your Slayer arrows. And your lightning arrow, because I want that. You can have this. You can have the ink. I don't care about the ink. Oh. Right, unless you were wearing some sort of face paint or something. You can have that hammer too. That is counter to anything in this. I don't need that. I don't need that. You can have that too.
Now let me get back.
All right. Can't go there. Nonsense, I can't go there. Sure, I can go there. So you're just going to leave the bomb there? I don't want to blow up the place. I got people to save. Huh? Some blood down there. Dead refugee. Following the bodies. Gemless ring. I know there's a cavey thing at the bottom. I think there's a way to get over there. I think that's just background information. So seeing I cannot move the camera any further that way. Uses dig on dirt mound. Oh, that's tasty. I'll have that. Rotting baskets full of rotting things. Dagger root. Upper band. This. And save, because last time I tried this, I went over the end. That would suck. I don't have any elixirs drunk right now. Ooh. Could be useful. What do I have? While I'm concentrating, I have that extra 2 damage for this. I think I can pass that along to Gale.
I applaud your taste.
Color spray, spark blocker. I think you should have this. Your weapon attacks. Maybe you shouldn't have it then. Look at there. Oh, magic missile. Right.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
Jump. Movement speed plus 10. Well, here's how a permanent plus 2 to your damage.
Alright, what now?
So it loses your damage by 2. It does lower my damage by 2, but that's okay.
One day I'll catch a break.
Be patient, giant. Soon.
Good time to save. Oh. I'll see where that goes.
Can't slow down.
Kill this. Come on, bird. He saved.
Concentrate.
moving.
All right, what are your stats? Forget about hitting you with that. And forget about hitting you with that. Fortunately, I have a new cantrip. Produce flame. Yeah. Can't I? There it is.
Battle of wits. Step to it.
Hound. Why do you try to close with a crossbow? That explains that. Bird.
That's curious.
The last time I remember, Dom here was something I can talk to.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
No. Dolor did. Splendid. Kill. Our blood red dwarf. Tricky. Hungry.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
That's 3 questions down, 2 to go.
The corpse tries to speak, but something prevents it. The corpse remains silent. It does not know. The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Crossbow. This. That one's almost says ball sack. Dagger he discarded lurks within these caves. Oh, okay, the murder weapon's down here.
Someone was arranging these corpses. What for? A
What's that?
torso torn and butchered. Hello, Dribbles.
Hello, Dribbles. There's a hole over here. There it is. Gale?
Which way to the nearest library?
Can you send your... No, can you, bird, go down that hole? Okay.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Hello, rat.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Ah.
This blade's wicked look matches its deeds. Poor Father Lorgan.
Oh, so that is the murdery weapon. Also, send you to camp. 1d4 plus 6. Hold person enchantment. All right.
Never wanted the easy path.
Warren.
Looks like Father Lorgan's help wasn't quite enough.
Be thankful you dropped the teddy, then. Those things went boom. Ooh, Battle Mage's power. That'll be good. Crunch of an onion. Ooh. How desperate do you have to be to want to eat onions raw? Right? I mean, I can understand being hungry enough to eat some things, but that definitely takes the cake. Okay, cloud kill down there, but there's a cloud kills from a vent. Hurt myself badly last time I did this.
At the ready.
Now I've got you as cantrip, so where is the vent? Not explosive gas.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Trap. Be cautious.
Can't slow down.
The air is ripe with magic.
Really? That's where that is?
Still breathing, despite everything.
Yes. Though not very well at this rate.
Secure.
Gotta be another vent, like, over here somewhere.
Lovely day, this. For now.
Hmm.
Onward.
No, 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 no. Stay there, Gale. Stay here, Gale. It's alright. I can get him back. I have another rest, don't I? No, I don't. It's like, I have a rest, don't I? No. Damn it. The other vent's gotta be over there. Wait a minute. How heavy are you? 22. Gale?
Direct me.
I has a really dumb idea.
Shall be done.
Wow.
Looking ahead. If not over, then through.
Kind of need to take a rest, but hey, we're doing pretty good. Like, I got a dumb idea. Try the idea, not dumb. The old rule. If you try it and it's dumb, you know it. But, on the off chance it isn't dumb, give it a shot anyway. Who knows what you get? Anyway, send that to camp.
Can't give up now.
What's next?
We've got level 2 heals.
No time to rest.
Right, I'm gonna have to use mine.
Secure. 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 Secure.
Bird.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Get high enough, I can stop worrying about the bird, and then we'll start bringing out the bear. Or the wolf. Right now, the bird does well. High armor, good decentness to it. Oopsie. Oh, yummy. Ooh, sausage. Do-do-do-do-do. Right, it's like I said, the bird's just easy, and it doesn't upset that many people. You know, this giant spider walking around tends to frighten people, which is kind of fun, but, you know. Not really what you want to do. Am I hearing a rat? I did. Ooh, rotten banana. Uh-oh, what did we stir up?
Hot foot, place is trapped.
Ah. Ooh. Little extra on the roll. Oh, inspiration required. So I'm adding 9 to 12. That would be an extra, what? 4, so it'd be plus 8. Of course it's locked. Ooh, Supreme. Definitely the supplies were worth it. I think standard rules of engagement. Standard rules of engagement. Borrow it all. Peace. Okay, you have 3 of those. I have a split this.
I've got a long road ahead.
Perfect.
Lost in thought. Let's get going.
Well, at least someone's lost in thought. Right. Here's the fun factors.
Very well. A crypt. This must be where Shira Clawen is buried.
Here lies Sister Shira Clawen. Date of birth unknown. Died 1491 DR.
Here it is. The tomb of the Amulet Spirit's granddaughter. Time for a family reunion.
Alright, now this is one of those things. If you scuff it, they're going to get negative. Scuff roller? Scuff roller?
Darling Shira, faithful to the crying god, long didst I wait, only to find thine empty flesh. Gone, thou might be, alas.
Oh, hello, we're caught in something.
Honored Shira, her spirit hath fled, and her body but merely a husk. Swear I did to shed this foul mania and bestow it upon Shira. She was to endure, to suffer, as was her god Ilmata's wont. Who now shall bear the madness Shah has wrought on me, so I might no longer suffer? Oh, shall it be thou?
Oh, come on. I have that as one of my skills. There we go.
The monk himself holds your answer. Tasha's hideous laughter is a powerful skill, but earning it may come at the cost of wisdom. Your muscles tingle and your mouth twitches as the laughing madness spreads through you. Madness tugs at your mind, prods in places best left untouched. You feel your wisdom begin to drain.
Wisdom roll. I think Owl's wisdom advantage.
You remain wise as ever, even as Shah's madness spreads outward. You giggle, struck by the absurdity of the moment. A spirit hiding inside an amulet has brought you to the body of his granddaughter and possessed it. Outrageous. Ridiculous. Once again, you feel your wisdom draining away. Hilarious. What is it?
Nope, I will... I have a chance. I have an inspiration. Do it. Oh. How could that happen? +1 for forbidden knowledge. +3. Can't add a bonus. Success.
The urge to laugh dwindles. Though you can't help but chuckle. You withstood the monk's madness and earned Tasha's hideous laughter.
My friend, forgive me, for this mind was not mine own. May laughter be thy gift, never thy curse. The morning Lord calls. Canst thou feel the warmth of his blessing? This is not my final twilight, but a new dawn. Farewell.
The corpse is an empty husk once more. The monk, liberated from madness, is finally at peace.
He's gone. Well, he was always good for a laugh.
Wait, that amulet's still lying around here somewhere, isn't it? Here it is. I can go in here. I can go in here. I can stay there. I can go to you. Scan that. That. And another one of those. And a dominate person. Animate dead. And what do you have here? Ugh. Trouble. That's what that is. Well, no one's down here. I remember breaking into these chests, which is a good idea. Steal the entire chest. Yeah, I will pick it up my own. What are those gloves? Unarmed attacks added 1d4 radiant. Neat. Only had advantage once, so yeah. We're not stealing these people's stuff. We're just breaking into their lockers to look for evidence. Completely legitimate.
This chest is deeper than it looks. A double bottom, of course.
So what's it saying? Just a journal. That's all? Hmm. So something else about that. Don't seem to find it, though. Probably won't get it. Damn it. Case of touching the thing before it got finished touching the thing. Now it won't get the bottom part. New. Vulnerable to bludgeoning. Everything else it's immune to.
Come on, let's go.
Still have you with a big old hammer, don't I?
No one's stopped me yet.
Maybe I did get everything out of it. The axe back, please. Thank you. I get you a better axe.
What to do? Breathe deep and move.
Smash the chest. It's fine. There you are. Unless it offers a major advantage. I don't see a point in other races' point, but that's this. Ah.
That's it. Proof that Valeria missed something. They'll have to listen to you now. If you can convince them of Brilgor's innocence, then perhaps Ilmater could shed one less tear this day.
Nifty.
I've nothing against.
Well.
Citizens only.
We loved Father Logan as you did. We would never hurt him.
There's nowhere else to go.
Domain is dead.
Please. Orders are orders.
This does not bode well.
I need you to step back.
Oh, it does not.
This is front page material.
I said, step back.
Oh, hello. You again.
That'll make a great headline. Ah, are you trying to get into the city? Got a minute to tell me about your experience at the gate today? I'm Lens, roving reporter for the Baldur's Mouth Gazette. My editor sent me to cover the drama out here at the gate. He wants some fluff piece about the heroic Steel Watch keeping the mob at bay, whether or not that's the truth or not. We are, and I am. It's my editor who seems to have forgotten. Mr. Needle's gotten pally with that Lord Gortash. Suddenly can't sing his praises highly enough.
Oh no?
Seems like everything we write needs Gortash's approval. Can't recognize my own work by the time they're done editing. Doesn't it just... Of course, we're off the record and this conversation never happened. Now, if you don't mind, I've got some edits to make. Fascinating.
Uh-huh.
Our readers will be outraged.
What do you gotta
The
say?
Duke. Ravengard, I think.
Take it somewhere else.
Damned outsiders.
All right. Nope. Event point.
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Turn around. Or do you have the means to support yourself? Then you don't need to be in the city. Next!
Something. Great headline.
Great. I think we already figured out a secondary way in, though. Pure accident? Pure accident. We're running... Oh.
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash.
Never mind.
Go.
I'm trying to, but you and the individuals decided to run up to you and then back down. It's like, no, go away. Stop that.
Light on my feet.
How high and how low can you go? We spotted this little ladder thing. We went over here to get the chest, but now I've thought about it. It's behind where they're going. Come on, bird. You. Last time I had to fight my way in. Really hate the zoom on this sometimes. Okay, don't mind us. We're, waypoint discovered.
Right. Hear me out. Ceres's caress also has roots.
Oh no.
You're not staying in a brothel.
Listen, it's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks, from what I've heard.
Frago's Flophouse.
Confuses me for a member of staff.
Probably break his nose.
Let's see. Disable the steel watch. Yeah, that's fair. Orin's this. Avenge the Iron Hands. Yep. So we're trying to be polite, not blow the whole place sky high. Hello, Gishka. Word with you.
Word to the wise. Give that ill-mated temple a wide berth. Rude buggers. Certainly not bringing my trade there again. Let me show you.
Oh, excellent. I'll take those. And trade you that.
Pleasure doing business.
Indeed, I am very happy with that business.
It is our chance to start over.
Oopsie, someone's in the kitchen. Investigate the murders.
Do you think the master plans to expand his territory? Take Candlekeep.
Uh-huh.
That shapeshifter's key unlocked the door. Interesting. These tunnels were full of shapeshifters. Father Lorgan's name is written here too.
How about the flop house? It has plenty of space.
Ah. That was a big chunk of experience.
Blood near the bed.
You notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor.
There's a chain. Ranger, survival.
You notice the blood's source. A body hidden under the bed. The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Hello, mouse, where are you? Here you are.
Murdered by my son.
Charming. She mustn't have nursed him enough as a child. Or too much.
Okay, our killer.
Dwarf, like me,
Number 3.
dresses in red.
Ah, silly, silly, silly.
The corpse remains silent.
4.
It does not know.
Seeking answers.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Oop. Irresistible dance. Telekinesis. Take those.
I know this key. It's identical to the one held by that corpse in the tunnels.
I suppose another way in would have been try to like leap up through the outside and into the door. Yeah. That's a steal. Not that anyone's going to catch us easily.
You will when you've met the drow.
Oh, Father, give me strength.
And if a patron confuses me for a member of...
Odd. Nymph's grotto sign? Elmister's library. Devil's Den. Oh.
How about the flop house? It has plenty of space.
Soon we'll feel the sun on our skin.
And none of them have sticky fingers.
Ew.
We'd be better off sleeping in the gutter than that den of iniquity.
Nick coin?
Fishmonger.
Mate, it's your birthday. You deserve to cut loose.
Hello, you.
Damn, Hoots. That new batch burns stronger than a pit fiend's fist.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Take it however you want. But I'll be having my usual from now on.
Something's off about this one. On your guard.
Oh. It's Raphael's favorite misadventurer. Good to see you again. Even if you have put me out of pocket. The boss bet me 5 soul coins you'd reach the city in one piece. He rented a room upstairs in the hope that you'd drop by. He wants to help you save the world. What else? Take your time. Have a drink. Sample the goods. Go see him when you're feeling refreshed.
Right. Azel Amira. That's a hell of an outfit.
Remember our vow to keep one another safe. When the music stops.
A weary traveler, battered and bruised, you come for sustenance, no decadence. A mien cool as ice, yet eyes burning hot. Oh yes, I know your bliss.
Oh, yeah?
A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip, she gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you?
Very. Spot on, not this. I'm afraid you're way off.
Am I? Your eyes tell a story, sweeting. You crave more than pleasure, you crave penance. It's Fion you seek, our stern librarian. She isn't here today, alas. Your penance must wait. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin.
Mm-hmm.
Murdered! Ye gods, the poor thing! Oh, by the mother of cats, I pray she didn't suffer. I'll miss that face. Else, the regulars will miss her more. They swarmed her like honeybees at the hive. Oh. Losing Fion slashed a big hole in my coin purse. I should get to replacing her.
Uh-huh.
Sweeting, this is Baldur's Gate. I've seen more murders than a butcher's right eye. There'll be time for tears. Cruel
I suppose
as it
that's
is,
funny.
I must turn my mind to business, or more precisely, the lack of it.
Yeah, fine. Nonsense will we get into is... Right, you are the one I'm seeking to speak to.
Forget your work. These four walls.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face.
Yes?
You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something. Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found? That's quite the discovery. Doesn't tell me everything, though. Why was Lorgan killed?
Uh-huh.
Really? You as well?
Here's the list.
Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory? No need to wave documents at me. I'm already drowning in paperwork as it is. Constable Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Show her the list, and I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Oh, and you'll need this pass. It'll give you access to the lower city. Well, What are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to solve. Move!
You're just a right royal pain in the dudes. Alrighty.
That blacksmith was paying me to use the clamping button.
Queen roll the despoiler.
Don't fret. You don't have to think about a thing.
You'd think there would be another layer to the stairs, but there isn't. Oh wait, yes there is.
I mean, to try.
Let's have a look. The Devil's Den. Cause Wallopy. Is there something down here? There is. Just a standard double door, though, with a locked door. Neat. Alright, let's go deal with you, Scuzzywop.
Hand it over. Much more than your fate and mine rests on it.
Even if you had it, what in the nine hells would you do with it?
Explains things.
Think a little, Captain Voss.
He can be set free. I know he can be set free.
Hello, Scuzzybops.
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
You must help me, Raphael, for the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
If Yankee don't have
Whatever
souls?
you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room once you're loosed from his claws.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
Yeah.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
That was no party trick. Somebody's missing. Can't you tell? That illithid you keep in your pocket can't hear us anymore.
Huh. What's the catch?
Tadpole's still in our head.
Oh, calm. It's the reason you're in this predicament. And I'm your only way out of it. Indulge me, and at least hear me out. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain.
Yeah.
At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead.
Or I kill
You
it.
have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. Very perceptive. Yes. I can give you the means to break him free.
And he let him kick my ass.
To Illithids, yes. He would gladly execute the Emperor. But to you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an elder brain.
Except we got the tadpoles in this.
If I'd realized you were so gullible, I'd have tricked you into selling your soul for a pocketful of beans when we first met. To the Emperor, you are nothing more than a beast of burden. One that
And
will
you, a
transport it
devil who lies and cheats and steals.
An ox requires food, and the occasional beating to keep it moving. You are simpler. The Emperor's words serve as both carrot and stick.
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. But if he proves uncooperative once free, you may have to kill him.
Uh-huh. All right. I'll ask the question.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now. Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return.
There it is. Of course.
Uh-huh.
You really do think highly of yourself. My sights are set on something much more valuable than your soul. Succulent, though it would be.
What?
I want the crown that dominates the Elder Brain.
Handing that crown to this devil will be like feeding gunpowder to a lava worm. Agree to nothing.
Better to have it in my hands, and far from your precious world, than in the hands of the gods and monsters that fight over this city's soul.
Can I get him to this?
Then you will die, along with every other soul in this city.
Oh well.
I'll enjoy watching you try. If you see reason, I'll be here, waiting, right up to the moment the world ends.
I think not. I think I'm going to cause you a...
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts. Raphael. Well, thank you for your honesty.
You're in my head.
I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you? Giving a devil what he wants sounds like a brilliant idea.
Gale
What
agrees.
did he offer you in return for bringing it to him? Tell me, you turned him down. Good. I am glad.
Tell me you turned him down. Duh.
The devil is like a cockroach. No matter what you do to it, it will always come back. I doubt this will be the last time you are approached.
Agree.
I trust that you will continue to remember who is really on your side. Without my protection, you cannot defeat the Elder Brain. You cannot even get close to it, no matter what the devil whispers in your ear.
That part I know.
Mate, it's your birthday. You deserve to cut loose.
Yeah. Break in here. Oh. Born to be wild. Ugh. Uh-huh. Leather outfits. Yeah. Where does that go?
I had no less than 2 maidens and a master clawing at my door the very next morning.
She has the most fabulous sandal. It's perfect for a shirt.
What's up?
How long do the effects last?
It depends on the person and their virility.
Is there a way to get into anything without getting on?
2. Seems like a lot.
Do you not wish to pleasure your fine maiden? Did you see how to feel her fingers? Yours Good. Let them see you taking charge of your pleasure.
Someone's selling Viagra on the side of the road down there. Rules of the reading room. Pleasuring themselves in the library will be tethered to the bookcase of chained books. Special collection without expressman. Read aloud the whole library passage they were enjoying. Gagged. Interesting. Quatre Sune. That's what I think it is. Yeah, I thought so. They all that way? Yeah, they are. Alright, fair enough.
Oh, Father, give me strength.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real room. In a word.
Don't fret. You don't have
Tell me you took the devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir. I did not come this far for you to turn your back on the First Mother's son. And yet it seems I have no choice but to trust. There is but one prism, and you are its key. Find a way to retrieve the hammer and free Orpheus from the prism. I will assemble his remaining honor guard and plan our next actions. Together, we will yet free the true heir of Gith's blessed empire. He will free us from Vlaakith and lead our Kithraki against the Geich. Istik, I will wait in the underground. Seek me when you have the hammer in hand. The The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you. A devil of Raphael's stature does not simply make camp on the shores of the Styx. He will have made a sanctuary for himself, a lavish one too, one that caters to his many. He must keep the... Every house has an entrance, Istik, even those in the hells. You
are wasting your time and money.
Yes, yes, yes. Might be wasting time, but I'm doing things correctly.
Hey! You paid Raphael a visit? Now, come here. I'm not going to start an argument. I just want to know why you turned the boss down. Cheeky. We might be in a brothel, but I'm not that kind of gal. You should reconsider, though. The boss might be a devil, but he'll treat you more honestly than anyone else in the city.
Bullshit.
I'm sure you're right. Between the dictators, the murderers, the guild, and the cult, the city's brimming with goodness. Listen, because I'll only say this once. This fight isn't just about Baldur's Gate, or the Sword Coast, or even Faerun. If the brain wins, the Illithid Empire returns, and worlds you've never even dreamed of will die. Raphael can stop it. He wants to.
Nope.
And he knows how. You're the key. You always have been. He's a devil. It's his nature. He needs to get his due. I won't pretend he's an altruist, but he's looked at the balance sheet. No world, no souls. And it's hard to get leverage on an Illithid. They make terrible clients. I doubt it. But even if you do, you won't survive the fight. I'd reconsider if I were you.
Jeez. Kick its tail.
You deserve to cut loose.
The librarian does this thing with her whip where you're on all fours and...
What do you got?
You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some art?
Oh, you sell art and you sell dyes. That's great. Yeah. Hey, you can have those. I don't want those. And that.
Do come again.
What is this? Oh, deal with the devil.
Well, we should hit Rivington next. They might have something we've forgotten.
Fruit? Vegetables? What can I do you for?
Ooh, fruit and veggies. What do you have? Ooh, pumpkin soup. Onion soup. Mushroom soup.
If you're hungry...
Right. So I'm going to need to do a...
And dancing axe. The Harper's safe house Jahira mentioned.
Do you not wish to pleasure your
Harper's safe house, she mentioned?
feel her fingers grip yours in pure
Oh.
ecstasy?
Shh. Give up the cookie for me. Still watch Foundry.
Let's go to Karlsgard's. She has the most fabulous scent. It's perfect for a shirt.
First time. My heart flutters at the thought.
You told me the armor was a bargain.
Put him up! Put him up!
Yay! You spoke to me! Nobody ever talks to me! Your fist, silly. I'm trying something out. My name's Narber, adventurer to be, soon to be the best adventurer anyone's ever seen. As soon as I figure out what kind of adventurer I want to be, What do you think? Can I be a fighter?
Hmm.
Whew. I was hoping you'd say that. To tell you the truth, I don't actually like hurting people very much, or getting hurt.
Right.
It's a good job I ran into you.
You are the weirdest individual I've run across then. Hey, Pennygood.
Let's go to comms.
Ahoy, stranger. Thanks for stopping by Calm's Goms. I'm Calm. Well, Carmen. What can I do you for?
I don't know.
Sounds good. Get you something a bit fresher than your current outfit.
Like walk in covered in blood. It's like, what can you do me for? Fairly simple outfits. Ooh, that looks tasty. Wayfarer in blue. It's the same outfit, but with a belt across it and a slightly different color. Hmm. And the dyes, of course, and the dyes.
Remember.
So, mild to low.
Did you get a look at their gyrometics?
A hero is nothing without the right equipment. See Danthelon's dancing axe for all your adventuring needs.
Simple movement charm wouldn't be too hard to apply to such an object. I could conjure one up.
Greetings, sir. Your noble bearing brings a little class to my humble establishment. How may I be of service?
Well, let's see what you have to trade. Okay. Ooh, what other goodies do we have here? Styleful moment. Product. Standard. Couple big potions. More of that. We'll have to split those up some more. Light crossbow, hand bow, axe, harmonic dueler. What do you do? Mellow harmony. Oh. Last 10 turns, but it's an extra +5 because you'd be using this on a bard or a warlock. Ew. Horns of the Berserker. I don't like that one. +2 breastplate, +2 chainmail. Land and Sky. That's a monk's robe, if ever I heard of one, because those are monk skills for this. Hide armor, leather armor, plate armor, scale mail, splint, studded leather, cloak of displacement. That's useful. What one do I have right now? Oh, fair enough. Gauntlets of the War. Disadvantage saving throws against your maneuver and weapon actions. That's specifically for one of the Battlemaster fighters. And monk's abilities. We'll take that as well. And what do you got? Beast Slaying, Dragon Slaying, Elemental Slaying. I don't want to spend too much coin.
Short father, bless you.
Oma, to meet my mother and father.
Give up a kissy for a tour to steal what's found, you're absolutely sure.
Thank you. Every substance has been tried and tested.
An apothecary.
The Velveteen Elixir.
Now here's someone who Stop. Inhale through the nose. Hold. Exhale slowly through the mouth. Now you've just sampled some of Baldur's Gate's finest incense. Delicious, no?
Sounds like you've been someone burned shit.
Everything alchemical from potions to poisons. Just do make sure you read the label before quaffing. Hmm?
What do you got? Ooh, cloud giant strength. That could be very useful. Yeah. All of those, please. Don't bother with that. Anything overly spectacular? Dark vision, this, featherfall, greater healing, flashbinder. Ooh, beholder iris. It's a very annoyingly unique potion. Yeah, silly the acid. I don't need the acid anymore. Don't think you'll need the acid? I don't think I'll need the acid. Yeah, you can have that scroll too.
Be sure to...
Okay. Okay. That should do. Nice. Pretty good. Pretty good restock.
We're shopping for a suit. Dinner with my parents, remember?
Such a bargain.
Yeah, don't really want to go talk with them just yet. Something about a Harper safe house.
How long do the effects last? No.
Let's go to Calm's Gums. She has the most fabulous scent.
Oh. There you all are.
You are not wearing armor to meet my mother and father.
Alright, suckers. How do you get into your home? Is there a weirdness there?
We're shopping for a suit. Dinner with my parents, remember?
Did you get to look at their gyrometics? Or their targeting?
You're in safe hands.
Let the man breathe. That watcher sent him flying.
How far that watcher threw me?
Fabulous sandal.
I can't believe you tried to climb up one. I would. But this armor was...
Nonsense. Ooh. I don't know what a gilded mortar and pestle would be worth. I mean, that's just asking for a whole line of trouble in my books. Alright. Let's then get back to camp. Yes, hit the camp. Okay, I need a good night's rest anyway. I need to get Jahira to come with me. Let's have words with everyone around town. Oops. Yenna, where you were. You can stay.
Hi. It's me, Yenna.
Mm-hmm.
You remember me, right? You were really nice to me before, and, my mum hasn't come back yet. She might come later. I don't think she's coming. Could we maybe stay here?
Oh. If the child's desperate enough to seek safety in our company, who are we to turn her away?
Yes! You've got a fire and everything. I can cook really good. Whatever you want. Thank you, thank you.
You can find a place set down here. Okay, Willy boy, you've got words you wish to speak.
Men, women, children, all barred from entry. A damn travesty. A decade ago, Baldur's Gate would have welcomed any and everyone seeking refuge. Who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Baldurin? As long as Gortash is in charge, they'll be left shivering at the gates. All part of the plan, of course. Step 1. Create an army and order it to march on the city. Step 2. Shut the gates in the name of security. Step 3. Bask in the applause.
Pretty much.
Gortash hasn't made Baldur's Gate safe. He's made it a prison. And when his army breaks through, the people will have nowhere to run.
I don't think he's got
To
them.
make this city a safe haven, we'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies in their own blood. I met her twice. The first time, I was a boy of 7 or 8, at a banquet in the Flaming Fist's honor. One look and I was smitten. Chestnut hair that flowed behind her like willow fronds, as she floated from one room to the next as if carried by clouds. The second time, Stelmane was different. Even with the aid of a cane, each step she took was a struggle. Every word she spoke took great physical effort. A stroke victim? I asked father later. No, he said. A stroke survivor.
You sense uncertainty in Will's voice. He questions his father's explanation.
Something's always gnawed at me. At the banquet, Stelmane didn't seem to look at us, but through us. But that second time, her gaze never left me. It was steel, sharp and unyielding. It could just be my imagination, but I always felt that it was more than a stroke that had changed her. What, though? I couldn't say. Nonsense. Stelmane was no less worthy of life or success because she was disabled. Her death is no blessing. It is a calculated cruelty. Think about it. My father was tadpoled. Stelmane is dead. The people are frightened and the council's in disarray. To exert control, you must first sow chaos. A tyrant's strategy, as father would say.
He's not wrong.
These murders aren't random acts. Someone powerful is guiding the killer's hand, and the city is made weaker for it. No, never. He did the only thing he could. In his eyes, I invited a devil into our midst. I was a fool at best, a traitor at worst. And Grand Duke Ravengard suffers neither. And I went and proved him right. A Grand Duke's duty is to his city, first and foremost. There would only ever be one outcome.
Okay, what are you two up to over there? I'll speak with Gale and see what he has to say. Withers is...
How can I help?
Got quite the right thing.
You wish to consult me? I do not want a devil to hold my fate in his hands any more than a god. I say we put the devil from our minds and trust in ourselves. If anyone should have the power of the crown, it should be us. Nervous? Don't be preposterous. I am on alert, as you should be too, given who hunts us. I have faced Orin before, and she left scars on me that will never heal. She will enjoy adding to them, and she can strike whenever she pleases. She could be anywhere. Could be anyone.
Could be you. Could be this.
You see through my Minthara mask, pretty little flesh thing. A joke. I am no more Orin than you are. If she is watching, and she may well be, she will delight in seeing suspicion spread among us so quickly. We cannot let that happen. We need to watch over each other, now more than ever. I take no pleasure in his passing. Whatever faults he may have had, Ketheric was a great leader. Life was crueler to him than death. It is no great wonder that he found his strength in Merkel. I believe he was an honorable man, but the gods used him as their plaything. First, Shah and her sister, then the three behind the Absolute. I sympathize. It is a sharp mind that feels sympathy for one who suffers unnecessarily, not a soft heart. I saw strength in Ketheric that had been diluted by pain, but I will never forgive him for handing me to Orin. For that, I hope Merkel hollows out his bones and lets them be dust.
Hello, you.
You smell very delicious, but I will not bite. Ooh, more.
Right. We need a good night's sleep. We do? We do. And like always, we want to have a good save. Hello? A letter from Arabella. Ink's still fresh. What are you up to, Voldo? Various adventures, misadventures are unimportant per se. Well, you.
Queen Vlakith. Skra!
You are a Sherlock, and still you speak my name.
I've seen the captive Orpheus with my own eyes. Spoken to Gestil Kithrak Voss. You lied to us. Enslaved us.
The betrayer Voss lies! I have only a moment, and you, Hasharlak, will listen. We are Githyanki. We move mountains. We snuff out stars. We shake the plains. The traitor Voss has lied to you. The heretic prince would shatter us in an instant. The great dominion shrunk to the head of a pin.
Can this be true? Is the Githyanki prince really a threat to his own people? Or simply a challenge to Vlakith's rule?
Do I have something to play with? No?
Return to the astral prism. Slay Orpheus the Pretender. Serve me, and I will ascend you. You will be no mere warrior, nor Kithrak. You will be Barta Vlakith, commander of dragons. My only, my chosen. A final chance. Kneel before me. Make your promise.
Lae'zel's thoughts become yours. The sight of Orpheus looms over her mind. Voss's words echo within it. She means to forever turn her back on Vlakith.
I gave you my faith, and you called me traitor. I gave you my life, and you ordered your knights to hunt me. I have witnessed too much, and you have given me too little. Finally, I can see. Orpheus will live, and I will hear his creed. This is my word.
Your word is nothing! You are nothing! The Kithraki will bring you. I will tear your flesh from your bones and devour your skull's marrow while you beg for death. I will consume you. I will unmake you.
Well, that was a pleasant phone call in the middle of the night, isn't it? It's like, hi, I'm going to eat your brains. I didn't have my thing. I'll have to do that. I need a much better... Hello? Do I have a... I can't use that. Hello?
Nice place you have here, little rabbit. Could use a few more trophies, perhaps. I'll keep this short or my absence will be noted. You need the Orphic Hammer, and I know where you need to look. The House of Hope, our mutual friend Raphael's abode. There's a Diabolist named Halsik in the lower city. Find her, and she'll take it from there.
Uh-huh.
I love a good hunt, and the best hunts keep things sporting. Besides, you freed me from the tune. Forget I was ever here, but remember what I said. See you around. Maybe.
Aha! I have other... Oh boy.
Soldier, my engine. It hurts. I think this might be it. Soon. Things burning hotter than I knew it could. But look, we've just about made it to the city. That'll do me. Let's go protect it. Whatever happens after that is between me and the so-called gods. Ha! She'd turn us both into sheep, then serve mutton for dinner. Let's stay here, where it's nice, for as long as we can. I'm so excited to go home. Anything that comes after that is extra.
I don't think you'd get the option. Give a thorough boot in the pants. Of course, you have a word to be said.
It is done. There is no going back. As long as the Undying Queen reigns, I am never to soar unbound over the astral sea, never to cross the one in the void. As it should be. Better a short life built on truth than immortality woven of lies. Better
I
to
like
unite
that.
the Githyanki under a prince who would free their minds and honor their bodies. So why do I feel so bitter?
Ooh, advantage.
Vlaakith has upended Lae'zel's whole existence. Everything she knew to
Yes.
be true, every plan
Striking
and
at
aspiration
someone's
she ever had has
innermost
been
beliefs.
painfully ripped away. Lae'zel's bitterness is born of sadness. She is mourning the loss of the person she once was, and can never be again.
How well you've come to know me. But in truth, she didn't take everything. I have what I have gathered for myself. I'm more to a new regent, a new land, and new allies. Vlaakith cannot unmake she who no longer exists. And so, from the old battle cries is birthed another. Shma Salar Orpheus, Ma Stilna Forgin in Yeri. Orpheus's will above all. May the comet blaze my path forward. Orpheus's freedom is my want and my need. To deny his freedom would be to deny my own. There will come a time when I can think about myself beyond the Lich Queen who enslaves the Githyanki and the prince who would liberate them. But that time won't come until the Prince of the Comet flies again. We take the Orphic hammer from Raphael's lair. Orpheus Tavki Nazin.
Sounds fun. Painful. Uh-huh.
The air grows ever warmer, the hum of life within it louder. It may yet hatch, though not soon by my estimation. In its heat lives stimulation, and in its throbbing, exhilaration. An effigy of Githyanki future, incubated inside a fragile shell. Only if you want me to roast you over a campfire, using my blade as a spit. But it is true that I feel some manner of responsibility for this unhatched whelp. After we free Orpheus, we can revisit the matter. If the egg hatches beforehand, well, we will shield it from the Lich Queen's zealots. Whatever may come, I will not let Vlaakith poison the fledgling with lies. A camp once visited by a scheming devil is no safe haven for the unhatched. It has afforded us as much disquiet as it has rest. Leave the egg with me. There's no need for further discussion.
Mommy Lizelle. It is with her. Where it should be. Okay, so squadrons. Who are we going with here? Yes. Okay, so this is where we went into. It's a little bit of trouble. We get a full rest. You. What's with this pub part?
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketherick and took his netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. It's rebelling against Orin and Gortash fiercely. I suspected that when we took Ketherick's stone, the brain would begin to break free. Those brainquakes confirm that my suspicion was correct. I do not know what happens now when it receives their orders, and I do not dare guess.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An elder brain enslaved is one thing. An elder brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome. An accurate summary. I have found myself distracted of late. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. No one else. Indeed. Duke Stelmane, or as I knew her, Berlin, when she was alive. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. I have long sought the allyship of others. It is the only way to succeed.
True.
Though my relationship with Berlin was different from my relationship with you. In life, she was my business partner. Back when we ran the Knights of the Shield. A difficult task for a mind flayer. Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted her. I conceived the plot, but Berlin took center stage. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. It was she who negotiated deals and signed off on agreements. Her rooms played host to the most important conversations in the city. Together, we brought order to chaos. At its height, everything that happened in that city went through the shield. Through us. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is gone. I appreciate your understanding. What I feel is deeper than superficial cures can reach. and not entirely unwelcome. Most people think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. I am glad you are not most people. I won't, but I could do with your assistance. You remain attached to your physical form. I suggest you shed that attachment. We will do better against the Elder Brain the more illithid we both are. Another quake. The brain is rebelling again. I need to focus.
Right. Okay, so headed into the city. We need to do the things. Do the things. Speak with the enemies. Speak with the enemies. Drinking the potion. Put all those together. No, this way. Dingle. Yep. I can go in there until it's needed. Right. Send you to camp till I figure out what you're good for. In there. Here, you hold those. And that. That's all tied together. Send to camp. It's all tied together. Cool. Throw that in there. This. Ooh. Gale. Here. Okay. So I go humping around the town. I'm going to need... only need you when we get to some parts of this. So I'm going to pick up Chihira for you.
We just played host to an undying queen. Oh, and that's without our fine silverware. Lae'zel has courage turning her back on a lifetime's belief. As for us, best we stay out of interplanar politics, I think. Orpheus is on his own.
I agree with that.
Should Great Vlaakith come to settle a score with Lae'zel, well, I might be convinced to kill her. Undying or not, she was very loud. That speaks well of your taste. I've heard my share of bad ballads about things I never did. If you have questions, ask. Just don't expect my answers to rhyme. More than I would like. In my youth, I was a brief and very much unwilling member of a colony's hive mind. I felt the way they think, saw the world as they do. Foul, unnatural creatures who find the foulness in us and twist it to their will. But then, who am I speaking to? You have far more experience than I. I believe you. You remind me of another I knew, marked by forces beyond their control.
Yes, me.
The gods can grant power or strip it away, but so long as your will remains, you have the only weapon you need. You think me lonely? In truth, I prefer travel in a small pack such as this. Unburdened by numbers, we're free to act. rather than react. A little like the old days. With allies every bit as peculiar. Give or take a few tadpoles. Would you? In time, then. Perhaps once you found a rocking chair for me to doze off in. Flattered as I am, you're fully supported as it is.
Right.
Then let us be about it.
Oh, yes, yes. I'm gonna have to...
Call and I answer.
I gotta give her some potions, too. You gave a large amount to Shadowheart. I did, because I know... Oops, there's a cantrip. Fine. Right, yes.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Damn it. Here. There.
Let's explore.
Oopsie.
Looking ahead.
Alright. And I need to speak with you.
I do not understand why the matrons, sorry, patriarchs of the city do not open their gates to the refugees. I was not suggesting they be allowed to roam free. They should be put to work. The city needs laborers and fodder to protect it.
Uh-huh.
I am suggesting they be fed and sheltered, and that they work in return. Call it whatever you wish. Perhaps you think it would be better for them to starve or be slaughtered here, while the citizens hide behind their walls.
He strangely got the right elements of comment. Yeah, so I'm going to leave Shadowheart here. I'll take... Yeah, Karlach in front of Gortash. Problematic? Probably.
I expected Baldur's Gate to be in, but it's got a vicious bite to it. Delightful. Make space, and my might is yours. Good.
Right. I figured that was that too. Oh. You are quite thin on material, aren't you? I am.
I've wished to live in more interesting times.
I don't need as much. Fighter level 8. Alright, gets the new feat. Now has Great Weapon Master. Could go with Savage Attacker. His ability improvement would only basically boosting it to a +1 to hit. Pretty much. Class features. Subclass feature. Maneuver. Grab another couple maneuvers. Okay. I like that. I like that. Passive feature. That's cool. Alright. I gave you this. That's 15. That's 18. Your armor is 18. quite. I'll have to see if I have anything in my inventorables. Do. All right, here's another. That's yours. The Githyanki stuff in general. Right, okay. This is my bag of... There it is. Bag of magical mischief. What do we have? Radiant gloves. Sort by type. There we go. Okay, what blade do I have with you? That. Advantaged perception, attack roll. It's a reaction. That's fair enough. Blade of Creation requires a specialist subset. Blood of Lythander. Self-immolation's not good. It's not bad. You have a better version of that? Ooh, that's better. What do you got? Heal fire, summon the bird. This, I don't have any gloves, so putting any on would be good. Poison a foe. What do you do? Circle of bones. No good, no good. Capes aren't good. Blades aren't good. I think that's all that we can do for now. Indeed, that's not bad. Is it new? New it is not. One of those. There and there. Also, eh. Ah. Good. Good to know I have some backups. There they are. This was the other thing I wanted to look at. May as well give her Kethric's armor. Because it's like basic armor or this. Yeah. I don't have a big old blunt weapon for her, though. That's a one-handed hammer. Here's this and that. If I need to, I can always swap between the two. Actually, no, don't do that shield. Do this shield. The shield basically says +1 on spell save DC and its spell attack rolls. It's a spell shield for somebody.
With haste.
Oh, we've broken into the back of his stockroom. Best to have the Harper with me when talking with the Harpers.
Hi, Harper. May Seluna's tears shine on this meeting.
A very formal greeting, Geraldus. You are well?
Yes. Hi, Harper. Standing beneath Seluna's tears.
The lad's a little nervous, Jaheira. We heard of your great victory against Ketheric.
Geraldus isn't nervous. He's terrified. And he's using Seluna's tears as some kind of code.
I understand, Geraldus. Take a moment. And you, Harper. There is something familiar about you. Doesn't she remind you of our old friend Marcus?
Jaheira's meaning is clear. Marcus was a traitor laying a trap. The same, it seems, is happening here.
Oh, shit. One more time. Yeah.
Oh, clever cub. This is an ambush. Strike first, while they focus on me.
The enemy is surprised. Okay, quick points. Examine you. Doppelganger. Oh, flip. Doppelganger. They're all doppelgangers. But they're not wearing armor. And their entire thing is basically, literally, from dexterity. So... they have very easy dex saves, but really crap. Give me my arrows. Thank you. It's like, thank you. Oh, I got one for you. Wait. Never mind that.
I am fury. I am death.
What does this say?
My path be true.
All those are awesome. Ooh. Ping. Wait for it. There it is. Holy smackers. Double criticals. Nice one, Lizelle. Instead of trying to kill. Ooh, nice shot.
Oak Father, ease my way.
No, that's gonna send me flying. Save that. Still gonna send me flying, isn't it? Oh, it sends the bag flying. Do-do-do-do-do. Not sure what to throw at you. Go, bird, go! Oh.
Victory is assured. On my way.
Hello? Oh, you're up high. You're down low. 80% chance to do it. I don't know which one has goodies on them. Do. Don't really want to drop that. Go away. Ooh, gets a double miss and a 14 with a critical. Nice, nice. Gale, get slightly out of the road, please. But I forgot to give you a shield. Now that you're this, what are you? Doppelganger. You're humanoid, though, so I should be able to use the... Not fiend, not this. You're not undead. Save that. Oh, please. I don't know why you're dashing, my dude. Oh. Use up your primary way to get there. Come on. Ah! Hate. Multi-floors are a pain in the butt to get up and down. Just hit the button.
Doppelgangers. How many has she brought to Baal's side, I wonder?
Mother's mark. How many more Harper's dead?
Did I get it right?
Shaluna's tears. It is said no false face can stand beneath their light. An old code, Harper. But yes, you got it right. Now I need your report.
We had eyes on suspected cultists in the city, like you asked. We thought we were tracking them, but...
They were tracking you instead, evidently. Doppelgangers.
And they're not just working with the cult, High Harper. They're part of it. Ballists, I think.
Sworn to Orin the Red, yes. We've already had the pleasure. Go on.
Everything seemed fine until your latest orders. Until we started to search for the Rashomar. They struck the same night. I woke to one of them strangling Chelvin, while smiling at me out of her face. She said... It said... that I'd report back to you as normal. Lure you here, and... I had no choice!
I'm sure it felt that way, Geraldus. The others were likely dragged back to Orin. Tortured. Sacrificed. I do not expect you to die for me. But to risk Entharl, any citizen who might have wandered in, there is always a choice. And the Harper must be able to make the hard ones. Perhaps this isn't the life for you after all, Geraldus.
No, Jaheira! Hi, Harper! Please! I'm still a Harper.
Sounds familiar.
I want to help!
You've scarcely signed up, boy. And there is a war coming. Why die a Harper when you could still live as anything else?
I want to fight. For Chelvin. For all of them. So it means something.
Death is death. To look for meaning in it is foolishness, boy. Childish storybook nonsense. Exactly the kind the Harper would spout, I suppose. Fine. I have no right to make the choice for you.
No.
Not when this mess is of my making. I sent the Harpers hunting after the cult, without thinking what it would mean to be hunted in turn. Now they are compromised. And if not for you, I wouldn't even know it. I'm sorry, Geraldus. Harper. And I owe you an apology as well. I haven't told you everything I hope to learn here today. First, Geraldus, you're the last Harper in the city I can rely on. Lay low and rest while you can. I have matters to discuss with my friend here.
Yes.
Orin knows the hunt.
Who?
One stroke, she places the Harpers beyond our reach. Separates us from our pack. Until we know who the false facers are, we cannot trust anyone beyond ourselves. A shame of mine. Redoubled because I did not tell you everything sooner. Tell me, what do you know of a man named Minsk of Rashomon?
The name is as familiar as Jaheira's own. A hero of the time of troubles, who saved the city more than once.
I sense you mean no insult, calling scarce a century ago the old days, which is considerably more insulting. Minsk is an old friend. Perhaps my oldest. We've fought at one another's backs times beyond counting. And the last time I saw him, I left him to die.
Oh.
There always is. But that is still the fundamental fact of it. Before we ever heard of this absolute, we received word of a gathering in the Undercity. What we found was the first dark seed of this plot. A circle of cultists with mind flayers in their midst. We might have ended it there, cut off at the root, but before I could send for help, Minsk charged in alone.
He does
It
that.
was chaos. He was overrun. dragged down beneath a mass of tentacles. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him and live to fight another day. The world takes much from those who presume to defend it. But sometimes, you get to take it back. So don't be sorry, because I mean to use you, if you're willing. Infection, indoctrination, eradication. That has been the fate of everyone the cult has captured so far. But it has not been yours. With your help, perhaps it need not be Minsk's either. As simply as that? For no other reason than that I asked? Perhaps you two will get along. Oh, the point is moot without the means to find him. Without the Harpers, we shall have to find another path. I'll have a better idea of what that is once we're through the gates. Seems I need to reacquaint myself with this damned city.
Hunt down Minsk. Oh yeah.
Don't waste a step.
Was there a... Why do I think they had Minsk in that box? Ooh, grease bottles.
To meet my mother and father.
Oh, by the way, before I go any further, stop for half a moment.
These things have stayed interesting.
I will pick up Karlak once we get past
Dinner with my parents.
once we get into the town. Yeah.
Whether you're getting hammered or getting nailed.
Another quake.
We've got the tools for the job.
Brain is breaking free.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day. Valeria? Well, I'm not messing about with a murder inquiry for damn sure. Straight ahead across the bridge. A blind ogre couldn't miss it.
To meet my mother and
Right.
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall not be punished. Lord Gortash has been expecting you.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorm. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city. Of course, of course. My Steel Watchers are rather adept at keeping the peace, but not entirely suitable for polite conversation. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration.
I'll swap out Gale quickly for Will on this one.
We shouldn't have any more trouble from the guards.
Will, I need your aid in this.
The Harpers have been... Jahira's support has been invaluable. We should return it in kind. Mind flayers are like devils. They just sport tentacles rather than wings. Clever, manipulative, exploitative. The Emperor says he's a friend. I think we'd be fools to believe him. And maybe it's true. Maybe Stelmane allied with a mind flayer and subjected the city to their political will. Or maybe he made an offer she couldn't refuse. I'm up for the challenge. You've just got to make a little space. Ready and willing.
Right.
Sharp as ever.
All right. Well, let's take you up a level or two. You should have enough. Potion? I think so. A new cantrip for you. It's kind of a... Here, have minor illusion. Kind of a flutey thing, I know. It's like... Good question for the good spell. Here, take Cone of Cold. Cool.
I've got a long road ahead.
This will be the last major event before we get to the inn. Don't know how you got past here, but this.
Should mind my step.
Yes, I did not want to take just in the offset that
We're not even pawns.
Lord
Just dust on the
Gortash
board.
is expecting you.
What happens next is out of
Please
our
make
hands.
your way to the audience chamber.
I don't think he'll try anything with all these people here, but they're not showing in like they're anything particular.
Stand down, villain. In the name of the Steel Watch, aggressive action will not be tolerated in the presence of the patriarchs of this proud city.
Point
The
taken.
Steel Watch appreciate your cooperation, citizen.
Dearest Patriarchs, dearest Raven Guard, but a moment. The Blade of Frontiers graces our halls, and he's wearing his devilish best.
My father. He's here.
My friend, forgive the cold welcome. My Steel Watchers are eager watchdogs, for the good of the people, I'm sure you understand. Lord Enver Gortash at your service.
Gum.
I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorm's, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely.
The fact he's
Next,
clean.
grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding, together we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break.
Right.
With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well.
Everyone else is just like sitting around here listening to
She's
this.
extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here. So the 3 are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the Absolute.
And my father?
Your father will do whatever you command him to, like any other subject in our kingdom. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I don't want to antagonize him here and now.
Detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well, and if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
Can I?
Gortash's mind remains unknown to you.
Bugger.
Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
A doppelganger, hidden among us. Squaw!
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived. Even horror has a home. Find her nest and slay her there. For all its charms, Baldur's Gate has long had a cancer at its heart. A hidden temple devoted to Baal. That's where Orin became what she is, where she worshipped and
schemed and all the other great
And
things.
now, it's where she hides from my watchers, when she's not spilling blood in the streets. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies. First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thorm. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. Next, we will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. Our subjects will hear the voice of their absolute God. The faithful will do anything in the name of their God. Soon. First, come and be witness as I make history. The first Archduke of Baldur's Gate. You will follow me, and you will show due respect.
We'll show enough
Distinguished
respect.
dukes, patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without.
I swear.
Except he is the enemy within the gate. You filthy piece of shit.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
Oh, I have no intention. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Truest of souls, bathed in her light.
There is a fleeting connection. Your parasite communes with his.
Father, my dearest boy, the hells have touched you, but you've come to me just as Gortash said you would. A true soul, no less. Father and son, unstoppable generals. You and your allies will usher in a new dawn. Help me. Ah, the Black Widow caught you in her web. Floric chose shadow over light. Her betrayal burned deeper than the fires of Avernus. She's been punished for her lies. Don't let her get to you.
Punished? Gods, what has he done?
That's a good question.
I stilled her tongue. That's the end of the matter.
Scuff it. I didn't want to use any of the illicit powers.
Within Ravengard's memories, you find Councillor Floric. She is confined in a cell right here in Worm's Rock.
The sun rises, true soul. Are you ready? Not just Faerun suffers, but Baldur's Gate will soon burn, and it will be Gortash who ignites
the farm. No.
This isn't him.
For a brief moment, uncertainty clouds his mind, then dissipates.
What nonsense is that?
The prism quivers once more.
As I said, Baldur's Gate will ascend. Tyrill's first and only grand city. Let her light shine.
Right. Discussions. Over here. Some nice dresses.
Incredible. To hear my father's voice speak those words. Like a stranger wrapped in his flesh. I won't let the Absolute keep him. This is my pledge.
If it isn't little Will, straight to your handler, and I didn't even have to whistle.
Azora, I've had enough. You owe your life to me. Time to end the pact.
Poor thing. You've had a tough go, and you don't know the half of it. You see, Gortash has had your father relocated.
Huh.
To the slaughter, the way I hear it.
Shit.
Your dad's good as dead, pup. And to think, there's no way to save him. Or is there?
You know something.
I know enough. I'll be in your camp if you want to work something out.
Gods, it must be exhausting to be so cynical. Of course she'd stick her infernal nose where it doesn't belong. Of course she's dreamt up some risible scheme. By all the hounds of the hells, what is she planning? Certainly not. But she's as inevitable as Toril's path around the sun.
Another
we'll
world.
have answers soon enough.
Hey.
Mazora's gone to camp. We should speak with her. Until then, may my father keep safe, whatever coop he's been flown to.
Army won't be causing trouble before
Oh, no, I wanted down. Okay. Hate that. She was right here.
Does it really matter? Generals and Jews.
All right. So, run across here? Yeah. Oh, I know. Late.
Hells, not this again.
Operation is resisting its orders. Without all three stones to control it, it will soon start acting on its own will.
Right. So the Shadowlands are healing. Hurrah! Crash Zone still has a crashed thing in it. The Grove is happy, but there'll be someone else there. There's not actually a lot of loot on a lot of people that's worth hauling off. I mean, you could haul every sword, shield, hammer, and blade, but... I want to get this access point before I... the shortcut. Yep, which is like right here. Then I can set right now. I think there's a time trick here. I have to double check. So many long rests before, well, Hangman's Noose is filled, but there is a right. So I want to do that. Go this. Ooh boy, where are you? Mizora said she was at camp. Odd. I suppose that means waiting there, of course. Right. So let's swap out. Scuzzies. I need Gale and Karlach. So we'll replace Will with Gale and get our thing. Because apparently it's a long rest, and I am not long resting just yet.
The bustle here takes some getting used to. Still, we must flow with the current we find ourselves in, however tumultuous it may be. If you've nothing would give me greater pleasure. Wonderful.
Swap there for there. I didn't want to try to calm Karlach down from ripping Gortash's head off and throwing him off the worm's bin. Because she would.
I made it back. I'm here. Thank the gods. Thank the gods.
You know I'm up for it, but your party's a little full. Excellent.
Right, I just needed Lizelle because I needed a person who wasn't going to, well, you know, you can avoid certain checks by not having certain people with you. Now, where is that? Let's see in, but where's the point? Ah. Here it is. Okay, so we did get that then.
Any complaints will be handled after you turn your animals over to the care of the Ducal Council.
Right, so we have murder, 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 and the night song was get the book, murder target, investigate the toys, murder target, Jericho, destroy the foundry. And we'll save it here. Built the city. Oh ho! Gate. And so we fought. And so we fought. That'll be where we call it absolute. Absolute. Well, not the absolute. That would just be stupid. So, what does it mean? Well, what it means is tomorrow we should have some Final Fantasy coming on. I know, today had All Worlds maintenance, and I don't play on All World maintenance days. Standard reasons, we don't do it. So that'll be tomorrow. We get in there, timers reset, Mogpedia is up, and we've got raids for memories and other bits. Though when we find out which raid is in for the Mogpedia, that'll be the one we focus on the most, because there's going to be everyone doing it. Too good, too good. Well, you know what the time is. That's the score. So let's get this on the road as we go away for another day. And once more, we'll be back at 7:30 Mountain Standard, 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern for those in wanted. Show up if you like some Final Fantasy. Otherwise, if you're in for Baldur's Gate 3, if that's what you like, hey, guess what? We'll be back on Friday, Saturday. Complete up the city. I'll have a bit of time to double check a few quests and a few timer points. See if I can get around a bunch of goodies for what we need. So, till always, hey, thanks for watching, and laters.